Yo, it's your boy King Smoke, World Heavyweight Champion of the future. You can go ahead and get back at me at the K Beastie 28 Space TV. If you want to come see some of my content, I'm going to go ahead and upload way more and continue to do that. And who next?
Yeah, what's going on? We appreciate having you on Out of the Mud today, man. So you start your own show today, but we're going to have to introduce you to the people, though. You know what I'm saying? They got to know who you is and what you stand for and what type of content you're going to be putting out. So it's me and George Grundy II up here today.
Hey, what's going on? So who we have here? We have Mr. Kaleb Richardson, and he is a boxer. He actually is getting ready to he's preparing to go pro sooner than later. So he's out here doing this thing. He wanted to, get on the platform and create some content for himself and let people know about different things that are going on in the city when it comes to boxing in the future. So here's Kaleb again. Oh, excuse me. King Smoke 100
100 for sure.
So 100 I see you throwing that around. So what's that about? Why are you saying 100 What? Tell me what's the thought process with that?
100 derives ultimately from the mindset that no matter what complications or difficulties you run into, ain't no defeat. You only, or like Bruce Lee said, you only lose when you decide, you give up. When you decide, you can't bear the loss. When you learn to accept a setback, is when you truly understand how to win. So 100 is just, always go hard no matter what. The L only count when you make it count.
That's what's up. So you from Flint, Kaleb?
Yes, sir. Born and raised, Flint, Michigan.
Okay, then. So what schools did you go to?
I went to a few different schools on the outskirts, like sidebar schools, like corner store schools.
Okay, then.
I went to let me see, last high school, Hammoney. Before that one is I remember International Academy of Flint. That's probably like the only main one I've been to. Northridge, the second one. I think only been about those 3 schools actually.
Okay, then. So how did you get into boxing? Like, what was you doing before boxing, and then how did you get into boxing?
Before I was playing football, it was one of those things where I thought I really had the passion for it, which I did. I had a passion for the physical aspect of it and the technical aspect of the linemen and their role in the game and the importance of it. And the fact that I didn't understand that about football before, so learning that was good. But there will always be those individuals in your life that is going to make life harder for you. If you're not smart enough to see in time, it'll be too late. So that was, not to, without pointing the fingers, that was kind of what happened to me. So that kind of snuffed my my passion for the sport of football. And I was already kind of, my brother Keandre was getting me in the boxing a little bit. He boxed when he was younger. Okay. And what I'm saying, for various reasons, he stopped wanting to get back into it. As he was trying to get back into it, he invited me, and we got the things. We would have fun with the equipment, practice a little bit, and I enjoyed it. And then I went into the ring. Did it again, didn't know nothing, but was still having way more fun. I felt like that fire inside, like a true warmth, like, this is where I belong to be, this is where I belong at, really. So from then on, it was just that, just training, trying to get things in order so I can, shoot straight for the sun.
So how long you been in boxing? How long have you been boxing?
I've been training for about 2 years. Okay. 2 years of training.
Okay, then that's what's up. Do you feel like you release a lot of anger? Is it something like where you angry coming up, or you release it, or it's just something you just want to be physical? Like, what is it? Because it seems to me that most boxers, they come from something, or they be one that not run away from something, but be able to get their anger out. Like, are you one of those persons that needed to do this to relieve anger, or it's just something you just kind of got passionate about when you started doing it?
Boxing is one of those things that I never ever dreamed myself of doing. I used to be a pacifist really before. I used to hate fighting, hate getting hit, hate hitting. But you know, when I got older, I started dealing with more problems, and like you said, like I felt like I needed to express that anger in a way. But when I started boxing, it's like I don't get angry. You know, it's like the emotion is there, but it's tempered.
Okay.
Like it's tempered all the way. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel it. It's like I feel more of the energy from the anger than the anger itself. You know, and then I take a lot of pride in it. So if I do get hit, it's like I think the anger kind of translates into like a serious state of focus. And I can't really say for sure if that's really what it is. Like if I'm just expressing my anger out, but I will say that every man does need an outlet, a physical outlet for his emotions, for sure.
So I got a question. Can y'all hear me? I got a question. So you saying that you were a pacifist? What does that mean?
Pacifist, someone that doesn't believe in violence.
Okay, so just from me looking at y'all in the seating arrangement, and I'm sure everybody's saying the same thing, you don't even look tall enough to fight. So how tall are you?
Bro.
Sit on up.
6'7", 6'8".
So you 6'8", and you don't like fighting.
That was when I was a kid. I didn't like it.
And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, and that there's an issue that you don't like that. It's just, you know, you're a pretty tall individual, and it seems like you probably would have. I'm sure you had your share of fights outside of boxing, right? or did you, or you just tried to avoid all that all the time?
I had anger problems.
You say allegedly some things happened.
Yeah, I had anger problems. I didn't like the way my anger controlled me. So that's probably another reason why I didn't like violence. Because every time I got mad, it would end in violence. Mm. So, you know, that's probably another reason I didn't like it. I just didn't like seeing people hurt at first. Okay. You know.
I get that. I can understand that. But now you have an outlet to where it's a controlled environment, to where if you have a little bit of you can just go.
Yeah, the outlet and my outlook on it is way different. Because now, before it was just like random outbursts of violence, you know, uncontrollable, you know, unpredictable. But now, all violence I use is controlled, and I know exactly what I'm trying to do to you. So, if you get hurt, it's gonna be to the degree I want you to be hurt at. So, you know. So.
Okay, I feel you.
Well, there. Okay, so going off of that, so what we're doing is trying to create your platform to where you can answer questions and talk to people and engage and give your input on the boxing game in general, correct? So you know this is brand new and everything, and you are a laid back cat, and I'm sure. But look, I want you to tell me what your thoughts was on that Gervonta Davis and Martin fight.
Before he answer, because we was about to have this conversation, you said you want to wait until the podcast. Yeah. So I had said that when I was watching the stuff on Facebook before the fight, that I saw Gervonta flinch at Martin and he jumped. And what all started that with me thinking about that, you was basically saying it was something that you said. You said basically something to the effect like boxing is all mental. To you, that's what you quoted. It said something about being mentally ready for boxing or being mental. So when you said that, it made me think about when he flinched at him and then he turned around. But then we got to talking a little bit more, and I said, as I was watching the fight, I don't know what round it was, but he hit him with a flinch again, and the boy spun all the way around. So he had already created that fear going to the fight, which is mental. And you said, you want to say this for the podcast or you want to talk about it now? I said, let's save it for the podcast. So let's get off into that, like the mental aspect, and then into the fight.
So when I mentioned the mental aspect, it's something that MMA fighters do when they spar. It's not really a name for it per se. There's a bunch of different levels of sparring. For me personally, there are 3 levels of sparring. There's doghouse sparring, which is where you are not trying to hurt the other guy at all. It's just 1,000% mental. 1,000% mental work, trying to catch him with fakes, trying to figure out what he's trying to do, beat him to the punch, but with your mind. Second one is in the middle, which you normally see guys do. They really fighting and whatnot, but they not really trying to like just straight up knock each other out. But they not pulling their punches either. Then you got doghouse sparring, which is what you always see Mayweather guys doing, where they're really in there. It's basically a full match, and they're really trying to knock each other out.
So it's like being in the Terror Dome. Whoever survives.
Yeah, like the Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying, with the egg girl. So
finish him.
I was that's where that came from.
The mental thing.
Yeah, the mental aspect, because that's kind of how I try to spar my guys. I try to make sure that they mental are there. They mental because they have all the physical attributes. The only flaws that they have is certain mental flaws. But
so out of the 3 you just mentioned, what do you do with your guys? You do the Mayweather dog fight doghouse, or you do the doghouse? Or how do you do it with your guys? So you training people, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So normally we do the first one. At first we kind of started with like the second, but now we kind of focus more on the first, because my guys are very technical, and they're whole for the most part. It's not really much more I need to show them. Right now they just got to get their mindset all the way together and make it rock hard, like it's immovable. Like, should nobody be able to say or do anything to move your mental. It should stay like this, and no matter what happens, you should be able to think straight. With that, that's what Tank did. Like, they had a sparring match before, and like Martin said, like in the what's the name, he was like, yeah, man, I hit you, I clipped you with a shot, and you was rocked. Now you tried to grab me. Tank took it like, okay, he had power. He said he just caught a clean shot. Myron's probably exaggerating. We don't know. But what we do know is that they sparred. And if they sparred, we know that Tank landed a shot. And if Tank throwing out flinches, throwing out feints, and he flinching hard.
He flinched hard. Yeah, he did flinch hard. Hey, hold on one second. If anybody want to get in on this conversation or got something to add, or could bring something to the table about this boxing thing we talking about, you can give us a call at 248-820-5053. Again, the number is 248-820-5053. Let's get back in that. Where we was at, where Tank flinching them, making them flinch hard.
Right, made them flinch hella hard. So that was just him being scared of the power, and honestly, that comes with him having, with him being largely somewhat inexperienced. I believe Martin took that fight way too early. He only had like 18 fights. Tank had 29, and then Tank has over, before that fight, he had over 80 rounds of championship fights, and that was Frank Martin, like, real first time actually stepping into a spotlight. That would be the equivalent of me coming up back when Mike Tyson was champ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And jumping in there.
And right when Gus died. Right when he died, that's probably the worst moment try to fight Mike. Right when he died, before the guilt, not the guilt, but the loss and stuff really set in, all that. Yeah, the depression, the sadness.
Depression falls in.
Yeah, when he still had that anger before the anger left. That's like me trying to pull up on Mike, my first championship fight. You know what I'm saying? Pull him on Mike in his state, in that state. Like, Tank at the top of the world right now, for real, right now. Martin came in there. He was actually real good. He's probably Tank's toughest fight. When you look at every fight Tank has fought, he's really come out of every fight overall unscathed. Barely any marks up, any bruises really. One bruise there, one red mark over here. But when he fought Martin, he came out there, he got a little something on his face, you know what I'm saying?
Martin came to fight.
Yeah, he came.
He wasn't scared.
He was scared of the power.
He was scared, but he
wasn't scared to fight.
Yeah, he wasn't scared to fight. But it seemed like after the first couple of rounds, or the first round or two, he started getting like it was almost like he had something in his mind, like I could probably pull this off.
Yeah, so
I might be able to pull this off right here.
The thing about Tank is
he was reading them the first 4 rounds. In my opinion, he was reading what he was going to do, how he was going to do it, seeing what different combinations and how many different reps he had. Like if he had 4 different styles that he's bringing in there, or 5 or 2, or what he was doing. And after the 4th round, I think he knew it, and then he was leading him into what he wanted. That's what I saw.
Every great power puncher in boxing history, everyone has 2 things in common. They can't fight on the back foot, and they have trash stamina. Right? Tank can fight on the back foot, and Tank, Tank probably do got trash stamina, but you will never know. Because he always waits for you to get tired first. You know what I'm saying? When you really look at all his fights, the only people he really slept in early rounds are people that had no business being in the ring with him. Other than that, all the high level people, he waits about the 7th round to the 6th round to the 5th. And really, that's the earliest. That's the earliest I've seen him really turn up on a guy like that, on a guy that was worthy of being in there. It's the 5th round.
So I was watching something on TikTok after the fight. They were, everybody, not trolling, but everybody posted stuff, and it seemed like he was having a real hard time with Cruz, man. With Pitbull, like he was on him, like he was at him.
Well, Tank was at Cruz?
No, Cruz was at Tank before he won.
Before he won.
I mean, he ended up winning that fight, but you know what I'm saying? It was like he was on. He wasn't playing with him, so he was on him. Like, he won't take that rematch.
Well,
like he wasn't playing. I don't know if you saw that fight or pieces of it.
I seen the Cruz fight, and it was a good fight. What I'll say with that one is, I would say when you compare Martin to Cruz, you see when Tank was fighting Cruz, he kind of had like a Mike Tyson style with it. It's kind of like moving forward more. Okay. He didn't really wait for him to get tired to start working, Then that was after the 1st, 2nd round. So to me, that tells me that Cruz don't have enough power. Not to say that Frank Martin has more power, but Frank Martin definitely had some power and some other things to make sure that Tank had to wait. Him to run out. Yeah, right. Make sure he had to run out. Make sure he had to wait a little second. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he took a little steam off the punches before he started taking those risks. So
he had to respect him a little bit more.
Just a little, you know what I'm saying?
He had more respect.
He had to have a little more respect for him. So just off of that, Cruz would probably get slept by Martin. Not saying Cruz like a bad fighter. He's a great fighter. He got a lot of dubs now. He's trying to work his way back up there, and that'll be an interesting rematch. But the same thing that Frank Martin said before, if you're gonna go into a fight, if I'm gonna take a fight, I want to make sure that I'm only focused on this fight. Once I take this fight, it's that fight. It's not I'm fighting this guy and I'm like, dang, try to really go crazy. I don't really want the purse like that. You know what I'm saying? Or just not really a purse I really won't have really like that. You know what I'm saying? Losing or winning is not really satisfactory. You know, a lot of the times it's really be that. Sometimes I believe that legacy should take over more than financial gain, especially when you're already at the top. Especially when you're already, you know what I'm saying, like Terrence Crawford. When Terrence Crawford was opposed, he trying to fight Boots, but I think I seen him say something like he don't want to fight him because he's not really getting much out of it, you know. Which is true.
So just to switch gears for a minute, what you think that'll look like? Because Boots kind of tough.
I think
Jeopardy.
I think that'll probably go up in the air. Like decision, it'll probably come down to who's more effective with the jab. Cause I don't really see
Neither one of them knocking each other out.
Yeah, I don't really see because
they going the distance.
Yeah, cause they both have power, but they not like power punchers, and they not knockout punchers, like knockout artists. They're both very smart. They have good IQ, so I see them kind of like fencing majority of the match. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that they won't have those spats of wars and whatnot, but I definitely see that going to the scorecard for the most part. And I'll say, I think Terrence Crawford might no. I think Errol Spence. I mean not Errol Spence. Sorry.
In his Boots.
Yeah, I'm thinking of every name but his name. I think Boots will win off of points, a few more points, because I believe that he's a slightly quicker. So if he boxes well, then he should be able to slip in like good body jabs. And,
so I have a question. Like, so you box, so everybody got to have some type of role model or favorite boxer. You know, you in the sport, so. Let us hear your top three, and you can go back from Tyson back then or Joe Louis all the way up to now. Like, let's give us three of that you feel like is things that you might want to take or you look up to or you like what's in their repertoire. So, what three would it be if you only could pick just three of them?
Top three of all time. I had to go with. Number one, I gotta say, my boy Marvin Hagler.
Okay.
Boy, man, I can't even talk. Marvin Hagler.
Okay.
The Lamb for sure.
Okay then.
Then I had to go with Pernell Whitaker. RP my boy Pernell and Marvin.
Okay. You got one more left.
Pernell definitely he was just very defensive and IQ was just ridiculous. Third one, I had to go with. It's really out of. I had to say Tank. I may Tank my third because all three of these fighters kind of encapsulate how I fight, but Tank do the most because I'm patient. Like I try to wait for those shots, and I don't really try to rush things. And if I do rush things,
you think they sweet, or you don't think they sweet. You try to get their ass out the way. Which one is it?
It's not even that. If I rush things, it's just because you're failing in some type of way defensively, so I can take advantage. I can take advantage of whatever crack in your armor is there. So I don't have to respect your offense.
Yeah.
I don't respect your offense.
So you basically feel like they sweet.
Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute.
Not necessarily.
Wait. So, are you boxing professionally yet?
No.
So you just knocking out a bunch of third graders, man?
He said third grader. All right, look. We got a guy called Elijah.
Wait, don't be saying no names you can't say.
We got a guy called named Elijah. I forgot his last name. But that man is a straight, what you call a gym rat. We call them gym rats, gym warriors, and that is a boxer that doesn't really do anything professional like that, but he's in every gym, every type of gym, every whatever pro, sparring those pros, and that guy outboxed Tank Davis. He's piecing up Tank Davis. So it's like.
Wait a minute. You saying somebody that don't even box?
Pieced up Tank, yep.
Name Elijah.
Yeah, pieced Tank up.
Out of the Bible, pieced up Tank.
Straight from the word.
Oh, okay then.
So, cause I know I'm talking, but this is I seen about 13 seconds, maybe it was even 5 seconds, about 2 seconds of you doing something. And the one thing at 6'8", 7 or 7'11", man, you are a very, very agile person. Like being the way that you move and everything, you don't move like you look at all. So that's one thing that surprised me about you, because you don't move like you look. You look like you just gonna like, yeah.
What is that?
But you move like. And then the person just standing there look, like the scenes where they take the sword and cut them all up and then they just fall down. Yeah. That's how you move, So just give you those props on your speed and your agility. I think is awesome.
Yeah, I was. The Lord definitely blessed me with a lot of natural talent.
Hey, watch what you're saying. Talking about the Lord bless. Ain't nobody asking about all that. Well, okay, go ahead.
Jesus is king.
Okay, then that's what's up.
Messing with the microphones, man. What's going on?
Yeah, I definitely had to come to terms with certain things. Like I would watch guys fight, and they would just be taking shots to the head. I'm just like, what are you doing? Like to me, it was like certain things. It's like it was certain level of understanding and certain stuff. Like it's a guy named. Well, I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah, watch them because they gonna call you out and see if you know what you know.
It's a guy I know.
You might find out that Elijah done gotten you and messaged you and like, hey, come holler at me.
Hey, Elijah, you know you is. Come holler at me for real. You can go ahead and get that work in for sure.
Look, man, we gonna have to make this a charity event.
Hey, we can do that.
And all the proceeds go to the charity of Out of the Mud's choosing, which is Veterans of Now.
We can do that. That'd be great. What was I saying?
You was basically saying yeah, Georgia threw me off with this Richardson now thing. Try to get us sanctioned. The commission already.
But
it's a charitable event.
But
now you was so. He was talking about you boxing and being agile and what the Lord bless you with your abilities.
It was this guy that he kind of stopped going to the gym as much. Last time he was in the gym, he was sparring, and I was wondering why he was blocking the way that he was blocking. He just taking the shots to the guard. I'm like, what are you doing? He's just taking the shots to the guard, like move back, like it don't matter how it look. You just gotta make sure you're safe, like you know.
Yeah. So you in the background, like Michael. Eddie, is you okay? Eddie, is you okay? Is you okay, Eddie?
Hey,
hit by a smooth criminal, huh?
By the fourth time, I'm like, hey, bro, go with the shot. Go with the shot. Don't just be getting hit. Like, just letting your guard get pizza. Like at the end of the day, that's how Canelo beat a lot of guys. He'll notice you do that. He'll notice you just keep your hands up regardless. And he's like, okay, you want to do that bet? Start punching you in your elbows. Start hitting you in your shoulder.
So, cause I'm about to change the gear here. Cause see, look, I got a couple questions. First one is, who's the most underrated boxer in your opinion throughout history, from the beginning of the time, whether it was Moses or somebody current? Who's the most underrated boxer?
McKellen.
Okay. Okay, why? You want to break it down?
McCullough had all the power that Pernell Whitaker didn't have with the height and the reach advantage for the middleweights. Slightly shorter than Tommy Hearns, but can match him in reach. With the defensive IQ, with IQ in general, in the defensive and great defense, he was one of the. He fought, I think his name, John Johnson or something along the lines of that.
You said Don Johnson?
I believe it was like John Johnson
from Miami Vice.
Miami Vice. Nah, he was one of the heaviest. He was one of the heaviest hitters in that division.
Okay.
And my personal speculation, because after this fight, McKellen fought a guy, and he was hit in the head, and he developed, I think it was a tumor or something like that, and that fight kind of crippled him.
That's wild.
But I believe it was the fight with John Johnson, because John Johnson used to hit guys one time, and he was rap.
Wow.
So for McKellen to take that shot, because he took a very good shot, straight, perfectly timed, straight power shot from strongest guy in history for that weight class.
That's crazy.
Dropped and got up, and he it's like he was possessed the way he was moving, because he was still taking shots and he was just eating them. You know what I'm saying?
He had a job.
Yeah, he had a job, but it had a cost at the end of the day.
So McClellan is considered to you the most underrated boxer.
Yeah, nobody know him really. Nobody really talk about him.
Okay.
You know.
Now, who are the greatest boxers to ever come out of Flint?
First we gotta say King Smoke, Kaleb Richardson, first and foremost.
My man.
And then second I gotta say Floyd automatically.
Floyd who?
I said Flint.
Oh, you said Flint?
Yeah, Flint.
Man, look,
Flint. Oh,
yeah,
Flint.
Flint.
You trying to get us
Floyd
jump,
came
man.
out of Grand
You trying to get us jump.
Yeah,
man.
he came out of
man?
Grand. He from
What's
Grand
going on,
Rapids.
cuz, man? Look,
Yeah.
All right, in that case,
the views and opinions of King Smoke.
This is not out of the mud.
Shit,
Out of Flint. Come on, make it up.
Keandre Jones, the Animal,
Okay.
Motor Reaper Walker.
Okay.
Since your Ted 4, we the best out here. We the best music. Come support for real.
Who?
So if anybody else got something to say and you don't see it that way, you can give us a call at 248-820-5053. 248-820-5053.
Yeah. All right.
So I want to spin it up. I want to speed it up a little bit, and it's something that I've been thinking about since you've been talking, and we kind of touched on it for a second before we started the podcast. So, I saw it online, and Tank come up to 145, 147 to fight Bud. What's the outcome?
Let me see.
Can he move at that speed? Can he put that weight on and muscle and be able to still move?
So
at 147, because that's what, a 12-pound difference or something.
147.
He 135, right? Tank, is he 135?
Yeah, I believe that's 135.
Yeah, so
he went to 140, 145.
So
Tank,
that's about 12 pounds. Yeah,
Tank is a very disciplined individual. So,
hey, you know what? Tank is awesome, but shout out to the Littles and to the Shields and to the Birds. Flint Town, baby. I'm listening. Go back to Tank.
Shout out to all the little ones for sure. Come out to Flint Town. You trying to get trained by the best.
Look,
anyway.
Tim Little, he was a champion, a world champion. Bird.
Shout out to James Tony.
A couple of the Birds did their thing, and and then Clarissa Shields. You know, there's others. I ain't trying to overlook nobody because we got a bunch of folks that go along that thing.
Clarissa Shields, if you really hurt
Stop,
for
get
real.
your lips off the mic, man. Look, you tripping.
If you really hurt for real, bro, go ahead and send me that contract. Stop bullshitting.
What contract?
See, I heard
Nah, man, you tripping. You tripping.
My apologies. Excuse me. But yeah, she could go ahead and send that contract. She
what?
She trying to fight she trying to beat up on women that don't know how to box.
So you
I ain't in there yet.
Are you identifying as a woman? What is going on? I'm
in this day and age, I can do that.
Stop it.
Don't tell me you're going to come in on the next show with hair or something.
Stop it.
Only for the fight.
So
all that
fighting for the bread with a wig on.
All that for 100 stacks. Listen at you, man. Look, you
gonna have it glued in. You gonna get it glued in. You gonna get it glued in or sewed in.
Oh man. My goodness.
Somebody tag Carissa in this.
He done jumped off the bridge all the way.
He done pulled a True Mitchell on us today.
Oh my goodness.
But no, I think, like I mentioned before, Tank is a very disciplined individual, so I doubt that he will have any problem making that weight and doing it in a way that will allow him to really fight to his fullest. The real question is will Bill Crawford be able to, not go to sleep? Because as we see, the best one get knocked out by Tank. So really it's just like cause you know that a large factor in that is Tank's ability to wear you down mentally. So another aspect of boxing is if we're fighting and I walk up to you in my guard up, that automatically puts mental stress on you. You automatically have a level of mental stress all back because you don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm within reach. You don't know you're not trying to get hit. It creates a sense of paranoia, and that paranoia puts strain on the mental state.
Yeah.
So that's the tactic Tank used against Martin. Majority of the time he just walk up and hit within reach and just sit there with his guard up like this. He caught a few shots for it. You know what I'm saying? He did the wrong head movement to avoid shots sometimes, but it will work. He got tired enough for him to start
picking them apart.
to start cutting off the ring, because before he had a lot of footwork because he was energetic. He started getting tired, so the footwork slowed down. He started making it easier for him to cut off the ring. He started coming off the ring, started landing body shots, drain the stamina some more. Then once bro start really getting tired, once you get to a certain point and you got the mental exhaustion on top of the stamina drain, on top of this man bullying you to the ropes,
Yeah.
And then it get to the point to where you try to move, and then he just put a glove in your face, and just hold you in place. So Terry Crawford is a lot taller. He's definitely a strong guy. I doubt Tank is gonna be able to bully him like he did Martin. Definitely not. But we seen Tank. He's also very accurate. So even if Terrence Crawford has a strong chin, he can always go for that liver shot. We seen it happen with Ryan.
I'm just saying like this: in between Tank and Crawford, I'm going with Crawford.
I'm going with Bud.
Which one is Bud?
That's Crawford.
That's Crawford. Okay.
Bud.
Yeah. I gotta go with Tank.
You know what? I want to pose this question. I want somebody to share this with Carissa. I know you friends with Bud. I don't know what your relationship is with Tank, but if Carissa out here, I want somebody to share this with her. She can call in, but if she can't call in, I want her to see it because I want to know who do she think will win if them two fought?
Now, look,
If,
I was just listening.
If he went up to that, if he went up to that weight class, Tank, to fight Bud, who do Clarissa Shields think will win that fight? I want to hear from her. So somebody share this to her.
248.
Clip it out.
820.
Yeah, or somebody can call in, or if she's watching, or if she see it, you can still call in. We're recording over the phone, whether it's later on. But the number is 248-820-5053, because I'm just curious. And if anybody else out here that's watching and y'all been paying attention, I want to know what we talking about this Bud Crawford and Tank fight. Who do you think will win and why? So this is time for y'all to get active. Engage with Out of the Mud, engage with Kaleb, because we want to know, because when he come in and we talking about these certain things, matches and powers or whatever we're going to be talking about with boxing, or he bringing people in, we're going to be having questions, because we know people, like to watch boxing. We got people that's enthused about it. So again, the number is 248-820-5053. I want to hear what y'all got to say about that match.
Clarissa, bro, we need you out here, man. We need you to shout out the
Shout out of the Mud.
Yeah,
Actually,
shout out
we
out
need
of the
you on the
mud.
show.
We need you on the show. Shout out
So
the mud
once,
support.
so once this show ends, I will be texting you again to ask you about coming on Out of the Mugs. We need you to come.
So look, I need y'all to put y'all headphones on, because this is what Clarissa Shields had to say about Tank.
Oh, okay, then let's put it on. Then we'll see what she had to say about Tank. Let's see.
So the thing is y'all ready? Is you ready for this?
Yeah, let me see.
Is you ready for this?
This might be the answer to the question.
Nah, I think this is a little different from the answer to the question, but is you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Woman Beauty want to keep talking shit. I'm finna clean you up real quick. I'm glad I'm ugly to you, nigga, because you beat up bitches who you consider cute. I ain't never looked at you like, oh, Javante, look good. You midget ass nigga. You can't keep a woman because you beat all your bitches up. Nigga, go win some belts. Tweeting. Is you that fucking lonely? Go and find you some friends. I thought women was supposed to suck dick. Why is you on Ryan dick so hard? Why you so worried about Devin Haney business? What is wrong with you, boy? Nigga, if you ain't have Floyd right there holding your hand, I don't know where you would be at. That's why you fought a weight drain Ryan.
We all need to get out.
This Woman Beauty want to.
That is what.
Wow.
That's what. Yeah.
So we definitely know she gonna say Bud all day. Ain't no need to ask her about that. I just saw her at his last fight in the locker room with him. I just saw her pictures with him. That she don't be talking bad about Bud. So we definitely know the answer to that. I ain't never saw that.
Well, in that case, just come support.
Just go support Out of the Mud.
Give us some love.
We oppose to that question. We don't even want you to answer it no more.
Just come to the podcast. Show
Just come on down here, man, so we can talk a little boxing and talk about you being from Flint.
So that was a little different, right?
Yeah, that was a little different right there. I'm glad for the insight though.
Yeah.
We definitely don't need her to call in. So I mean, hey, she said what she said. Yeah,
that's it.
So she would have been like Bud all day.
Hey,
y'all crazy.
and I'm like this.
What I said.
I rock with who I rock with, and I don't care about nothing, man. If you go in the ring with her, if she was to accept your challenge, I'm going for Clarissa Shields. I don't care.
Hey, what Ali said. Well, if you wanna bet on Sunday.
First off,
no, let him finish
saying it. Let him finish saying it. You wanna say it again?
If you wanna bet on Sunday, you gonna lose your money.
So, look, I want you to have a long career. That's all I'm saying. Look, I have a certain respect for her. For she's done some stuff that no boxer has ever done, not male or female. No boxer has ever done. Period. So she, to me, people have to catch up with her.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
no doubt.
she got all the respect.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, it's never.
Oh, we done started something. Got a call coming in.
Call from
Y'all ready?
Malik Brandon.
To accept, press.
All right.
Hey, how you doing, man? You on Out of the Mud? Can you hear us?
Man, I definitely hear y'all right now, bro. How y'all doing today, man?
Man, we're doing all right.
What's up?
Making it happen. What's going on with you?
Yes, sir, man. Thanks for having me on, man. I first off, man, I just want to say, man, like I really admire what y'all doing, man. Like I'll be tuning in when I can within my busy schedule. But I met Brother George Grundy, man. We was actually on our way back from Grand Rapids. We was both headed back to Flint that day.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, no doubt. So I see them at the Signs of Violence March a couple weeks ago, downtown Flint, man. And
yeah,
so,
for sure.
It's a good brother, man. So, man, I just wanted to chime in, man, let y'all know, that I'm listening. And, your voice is being heard, man. And as for the fight, though.
There we go. There we go.
As for the fight, hey, listen, man. Hey, that man Tank, man. That man's a handful, period, dog. I mean, to me, he just played around with my man until he figured him out. I mean, it's just looking at his facial expression. His facial expressions did it for me, man. I'm like, man, this Negro ain't worried about nothing, dog. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't worried about nothing the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? So he put on a show, man, and like I knew he was good, but I really got to see how good this brother is, man. The dude can fight, bro.
Hey,
so with that being said, him coming up to that weight class, coming to Crawford, what you thinking?
Ooh,
that's the question. That's the question. He coming up to 147, challenging Crawford.
I know what the whole subject matter was, but okay. So about that, listen, man. Take that guy, that Crawford, that guy.
It's levels.
And,
that's what.
I think it will be a good fight, but I think that Crawford in the end I think he's just a little bit better.
Tank win by liver
I
shot.
think he's a little more controlled. You know what I'm saying to me? He's a little more under control. He's more patient than Tank. You know what I'm saying? And I think that with that, if they did fight, that's what it would come down to: is who can be the most patient.
Yeah.
Well, Kaleb just said Tank with the liver shot. What you think about that?
I didn't hear what you said. What you say?
Oh, Kaleb said Tank. Tell him what you said.
Yeah, Tank win by liver shot for sure, in my opinion. Like you said, you definitely right. you definitely right. It's definitely gonna be who can be the most patient. But the thing about the main difference with that patience is for Terrence Crawford, that patience is for points and opportunity. For Tank, it's just for opportunity. He only need to land one good shot. If you land on your chin, you eat it. Well, I'm finna go to that liver now.
Because I feel like Crawford, Tank is that more aggressive, but Crawford is the ultimate counter guy. I love Crawford's counter game. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of his biggest strengths is, you know what I'm saying? He'll let you tire yourself out. He watching, to slip his punches and all that strategically. So I think if he can't allow Tank to just tee off on him, or it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, they both have the same game plan. They both tend to try to do the same thing. They both try to wait for the other guy to tire themselves out, that which in turn create opportunity and gaps in their offense, would allow for counter punch opportunity.
Yeah, true story.
So to me, it looked like.
Hey, if they fight, I'm definitely gonna be in the building. I tell you that.
so I'll put it like this: for me, Tank and Crawford would look like a Drake and Kendrick Lamar, "Not Like Us" song.
All right.
Look, and I'm saying that what's his name again? I forgot his name already. Crawford is Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Singing "Not Like Us."
So before you get up out of here, man. What we want to know is you can go back in time and up to date. Give us your top 3 boxers.
Ooh, shit.
You only can pick 3.
My pick 3. I mean, off top, as far as my era and my age, I got to throw Iron Mike in there, bro. Like Mike Tyson, bro.
Okay.
The early Mike, that he was just a pure pit bull savage, bro. Like, there was nobody fucking with Mike like that. I'm gonna go back. I love Roy Jones Jr., bro. I was a big Roy Jones fan.
Okay.
I think he was that guy. And as far as my third pick, man, Sugar Ray Leonard, dog.
Okay. Okay. Ain't no wrong answer.
You got your cliches. You got cliches, Muhammad Ali and all that. Everybody know that. But, like, as far as my picks, man, those are 3 of my dogs right there.
No mas.
My man. Well, we appreciate you calling in, man, and supporting the show. And share it on your page.
Like, share, and subscribe, man. You subscribe, and you're gonna have to come up here and do a show with us, man. You supposed to come through.
Man, I would love that, bro. I already talked to Brother Grundy about it. I would love to come be in the building with y'all one day. Let's set it up soon, bro.
Yeah. Now, hey, give the people a little bit about what you do. Just tell them a little bit about what you do.
So, I'm a playwriter. I write like plays and scripts and stuff like that. So right now, we're in the stages of, I wrote a play for Juneteenth. So tomorrow is our final performance out of 5 this year. I'm a coach. I love football. Community activist, mentor. I'm all over the board.
So where's the play at? So you saying y'all?
But I'm a massage therapist by trade.
Okay, so where's this play at? You said y'all performing a play tomorrow?
Yeah. So it's over here. I stay over in West Michigan, a place called Holland, Michigan.
Okay.
So yeah, right over here on Lake Michigan. So yeah, we did it over here in this community, and I just had my man Sundown, which is out of Flint, Michigan. They came and recorded the show yesterday.
Okay.
So we will be put on the Black Network down there in Flint through Sundown through Claw High and Company. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right.
That's where we can find you. Well, we appreciate you calling in, man.
Hey, but where are you from? Where are you from? Where were you born?
I'm from Flint, bro.
Yeah.
Born in Flint. I just wanted to make sure that people understood you was born in the city.
My man.
City good, nigga, till I'm gone.
All right.
We got another call?
That's a different.
No doubt, fam.
Oh, okay then. Okay.
I'll stay up, man, and I'll connect with y'all real soon, fam.
All right, man. Keep up the good work, man.
All right.
Well, brother, be smooth.
Yeah, stay up, be safe.
248-820-5053 is the call in line.
Yeah, we want to know what y'all think about that fight. So you said you've been doing your thing for a couple of years. You 100-0, you know, no cap. So when are you planning on when we gonna be able to see you in the ring? I mean, is it a year or a date or a time that you could throw out there that we'll be able to see you go professional and have your first fight? Because I want to see what you're talking about. Cause you sound like you know, but I want to know if it match up with the power and the patience and and hurting them the way you want to and all this stuff you've been talking. I want to see. So when can we look to see you showing us what you're talking about?
This should be a amateur tournament by the end of this year. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be called Rumble in the Jungle. So I know I should be getting like 4 matches in that tournament. So I should have 4 fights that tournament, and I plan on getting in a few fights in before that. Ideally, 4. But it'll probably be like about. So by the end of this year, I'll probably have about 6, 7 fights.
So 92, 93. You know, to still be proven. We're under the belt. Okay.
Yeah,
my man. So you got to keep it. Well, you're gonna be coming down here doing the show, so you're gonna have to let us know what's going on. Where can they follow you at? Like George was just talking about, you showed it to me. You were moving around. You was hitting them with some uppercuts. You was fast. You know, where can they find that at for people who don't believe in King Smoke?
If you don't believe in King Smoke, you ain't gonna find out.
King Smoke.
Let's go ahead and look up Sensio Ted Ford if you want to look at his channel. His channel has primarily the boxing stuff.
Did you say a sensitive TED Talk? What?
Sensio.
Sensio. How you spell that? I don't know how to read.
He said, let me see.
Yeah, put it all up so the people are not, so they can get it right, so they can see what's going on.
Yeah, I need a little help here. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, you can find my channel at KBC28 Space TV, all caps.
Okay. That's where we can see the footwork and the hands flying.
Yeah, I'm finna start uploading all my stuff over there.
Did you give the information out yet? We done? We doing?
I'm loading.
Loading.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Yeah. Okay.
Sorry about that. I got the brokey phone.
Hey, we all get like that sometime. Sometimes where I go, every way I know.
So that's a Sensio space Ted Forward. That's capital A SCENCIO space capital TED FORD. Sensio Ted Forward. And that's what we had the book of our boxing stuff right now at the moment.
Okay, so today Tuesday. So what time you'll be back next Tuesday? What time the viewers need to know what time your show gonna start for the people that want to be tune in, be interested.
Yeah, we could probably do we probably be a Tuesday thing around this time, right? Like 4.
Think we can get one of them guys in there you sparring with?
Oh yeah,
we need some interviews. We need you to interview.
Yeah, most definitely. If I had more time today, I would have grabbed one of my guys, but I was
So we always got next Tuesday. Maybe we can get one of them in here. We could talk about some more boxing or whatever we're gonna talk about. I enjoyed the show. I know a little bit. I ain't know no whole bunch, but it was fun. It was fun to discuss because some of the questions I wanted to get answered got answered. So that was cool, especially with the Carissa thing that George pulled up on his phone. That was cool.
Oh yeah, and before we leave, I just gotta leave with a Wilder. We're happy, man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, like I don't know, man. It was weird, man, because I didn't think nobody was gonna ever beat him, and it was like, I'm like, man, Wilder going hard. So I jumped on the bandwagon. Wilder, he got in that ring with that Gypsy King, man. I was like, well, what's going on, like?
So you think since you a heavyweight, so you believe you could take both of them?
Oh yeah,
Deontay Wilder and the Gypsy King.
Can't be the best world heavyweight champion without taking both of them.
Okay, so you saying King Smoke is smoking all of the competition.
King Smoke.
King Smoke.
Yeah, okay.
It's in the title.
And you like they height too, ain't you?
Yeah, I think I'm like the same height as Tyson Fury.
Okay.
Maybe an inch shorter.
Well, cause I'm looking forward to being at the ringside, have my chinchilla on and say yeah.
No, you ain't gonna do the chinchilla.
No
bring
chinchilla.
us down.
You
gonna bring out of the mud down before we get up there.
No Frank.
Yeah.
A chinchilla.
Yeah, right now looking forward to having the family on the front row seats for sure. So
That's what's up, man. But we appreciate you coming on down, man. Young and supportive and in your craft, man. You know, I ain't gonna say you don't meet that many people, but I can tell you passionate. So just keep up with the good work, man. I just don't get knocked out. Cause Out of the Mud gonna have to cut your show, man. You know, and I'm just messing with you.
Hey, look, this is the show of champions.
You know,
this is the show of champions.
You
man.
know what's so funny is when I first started boxing, I used to have it used to be like when you getting used to trying to learn how to cope with the fact that you're going to be getting punched at all the time. you know, when I first started, it's like sometimes you when you first start, you'll have like that eternal fear of getting knocked out, like it'd be back there. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have it in. You gonna always have that to some degree. Even Mike Tyson had it, like he said himself. You know what I'm saying? He was bitch made till he started walking to the ring. You know what I'm saying? My apologies. Didn't mean to say that. But I had that feeling until somebody hit me with a real good shot, and then like I felt the jolt all through my body, and then came right back that same second.
Music makes me lose control.
So I was like, dang.
Oh, so you got that. So he was like, I'm built for this.
Yeah,
Somebody else probably would have crumbled, but I'm still here.
It kind of sounded like that. You're like, dang, that's it. That's all it was. Dang. Yeah. So
You say, taste the blood, lick it off, and say, give me more.
yeah, nah, I ain't. Not no Gypsy King. Now that's what he do. He over there hitting people with the blood, the vampire taunts.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's what's up, man. So King Smoke 100 show was a success. We're gonna need y'all to tune in next Tuesday.
100 show, King Smoke. Tune in.
Gotta see us first. Gotta see us. What did we see?
Shout out to Out of the Mud. Subscribe, follow, share,
Like, share, subscribe. Out of the Mud Incorporated.
and follow. Yes, follow, because it may be some of the shows you don't like, but eventually we're gonna have something you do.
We got everything
For sure.
for you.
We're gonna have everything
We
for
got
y'all.
everything. Come on.
Go ahead, follow me on Facebook at Rajin Goku.
What? You riding with Goku?
Okay.
Rajin Rengoku.
Rajan Rengoku, man. Okay.
Yes,
I forget you a millennial, man. I'm just saying, you a youngin', man. I don't know. Our generations is just
You
different,
like
man.
comic books?
Yeah, but I don't know that one. I know, the Marvel, DC,
Yeah. So
and Image.
Yeah,
that,
so your Marvel and DC is anime for me.
Well, I remember anime too. Anime.
Yeah, but that wasn't your
Anime.
time.
I know. I remember anime. Eat the cake. Anime.
Oh no.
Eat the cake.
You talking about Goku? You talking about some shit?
Oh, what you said, James? You know something about Goku?
Yeah, a little bit. That's about it.
So we gonna have to do a show about how grown black men like anime and comic books, because I like anime and comic books, and there ain't nothing weird about it.
All right, thanks for tuning in, but we out of here. Y'all take care.
All right, we gonna just get out of here, y'all. That was a good show.